So this is the first step, either capture the correct proportion. Find the correct size that makes you feel comfortable on the whole paper. Don't make it too small, don't make it too big, but there's no right or wrong answer. Only you define it, that you make you comfortable, the size. Got it? So, the next thing, let's look at her face, now facing to me. Good, perfect. Now looking at in the middle for her, and also for most of the people, the middle from the top to the bottom, which is from the top of the head to the chin, the middle line is actually the line for the eyes. So I'm going to use a little bit lighter color, just a little lighter color, draw a line over here. That's the middle, right? That's for the eye line. Ready? Now I'm going to looking at how much is the hairline from the top. It's about here. Proportionally about here. That's the hairline. Okay? The hairline is helpful to define other vertical lines. Okay, let's take a look. From the hairline, if you get it correctly, and then divide it into 3, and from here, 1, 2, 3. You see that? It should be 1, 2, 3. The same distance. And what is this, the first one? It's actually the eyebrows. What's the second one? It's the nose. She's not happy. Not there yet. This is the line, the bottom of the nose. And we already know this is actually eye, the line for the eye. Most likely the eye will be in this area, right? That's simple. And by the way, just a reminder, I do have a whole series of videos called Portrait Basics. If you have confusions, go to YouTube, search Yong Chen, Portrait Basics, and you'll find from 1 to 11, like step by step. Okay, let's take a look. Now the next thing, I'm going to find the horizontal space for the eyes. For most of the people, actually falling into the 5 eyes. What that really mean? From here to here, not include the ear. And you divide into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 eyes. And the 2 eyes falling into these 2 spots. Between the 2 eyes, most people have 1 eye space. You just look around. Let's just spend a minute. Look around. Not everyone like that, but most people, they do. I will not say most people. Some people, they do. Look around. Some people have a little bit less on both sides. Okay? But most people, it has 1 eye space in between the 2 eyes. So you use this as the guideline so you can judge on a particular person's compared to the guidelines, so you can find out, oh, it has a little bit less on this side, so you can catch the correct proportion of that particular person that you are drawing or painting, right? No questions? Okay, looking at, yeah, you are falling into that. 5 eyes. And let's look at the mouth. The mouth is a little tricky. Most people, the mouth is actually the bottom of the chin, a little bit lower than the space between the bottom of the nose to the chin. Some people, the mouth is a little bit bigger and a little bit thicker, and then it falling a little bit lower or higher. And for some people, most of the people actually falling into the 5 space. So that means if you're falling into that 5 space, it's the bottom of the nose, and they are falling into C, 2, like that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In that case, and this is, so this would be the mouth. And on the chin, have 2 space. Let's look at her. It's about that. And the top over here has a little bit more. So, and this is about the right space. That's a little bit lower, right here, like that. Now the next thing we're gonna find, that's step by step. Every step you only need to find a little tiny information. You don't have to draw the whole face at once. And that will be too much to do, right? Okay, now next what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna find out how wide is the nose. And because we already know her eye, let's make a little detail for the eye, like this. Have a double eyelid, a little bit like that. And because you're looking in this direction, okay, like this. The eye over here, double eyelid over here. And now the distance between the 2 eyes is about this much. Now you're looking at compare the nose to the space of the eyes, the eyes gap between the 2 eyes. Some people, the nose a little bit wider, some people's nose a little bit narrower, right? So you're gonna compare. Not everyone the same. But this is what provide a guideline. For her is a little bit wider than the space in between. You get that? You can look at the person next to you. You say, oh, whether or not she or he is fit into that. Okay, good. Now you can use the same thing. Compare the nose with the mouth, or compare the eyes with the corner of the mouth. When you're happier, a little bit wider, right? When you're sad or angry, you're a little bit smaller. So you're going to capture the state of the mood of the person by judging the corner of the mouth. For her, it's just a little bit wider than the width of the nose. So you always compare with something unknown to something that you already find out. Like this space you already find out. Now this space find out already. Now I compare to the corner of the mouth. Okay, the corner of the mouth a little bit wider. That's good. Like this. Now we're gonna find where are the ears. It's very easy. Now the ear is very easy. The top of the ear is falling into between the eye and the eyebrows. And also, if you make your head like this, your ears going down. If you put your face like this, rotate it down, is the top of the ears going up compared to the face, right? So, but we're talking about just straightforward. Now, okay, that's good. Now, her ear actually is not higher than the eyebrows. It's about here. Now, apply to both sides. Now, let's see. We're gonna put a little color over here. That's the top of her ear, like that. And where's the bottom of the ears? As she's straightforward looking and is right on the bottom line of the nose.
It's not that big.
It's not that big. Okay, look at me. Okay, straightforward.
Okay.
No, actually it's that big. Okay. So it's about some ear flipping a little bit out. So you see a little bit bigger, wider of the ears. All right. Some are a little bit closer to the face, a little bit smaller. But for her, it's about like this. Let me looking at it. Like this. That's the ears. Still a little bit, still a little bit generic. It's not really looking at her. But we're gonna get closer and closer, looking like her.
I look like
very
a
quick.
Bit. With my ears.
Okay, let's complete it, and let's also put something on on the hair over here like this, on the neck. Okay. It's more look like a boy. It's okay. Soon enough, it will look like you. Okay, and the shoulder, like this. Shoulder, like that.
I do look like a little boy.
Well, when everyone shake their hair, cannot really tell.
True.
Yeah, so you have to have some accessory to make your personality. Okay, you ready? Now we're going to walk into the detail now. Since you already know where are the eyes, so you can focus on the eye. In my drawing and painting process, I don't actually start from the eye because I need to know where are the eyes first. Does that make sense to you, right? You have to know where exactly the eyes. Now looking at me. Now looking at this, the eyebrows a little bit coming up like this, and then a little turn. Now I'm getting a little bit specifically, it's you. Now curve a little bit like this, and now I'm looking at your eyes. And now very quick, and the corner over here coming up like this, and the eyebrows or the eyelid like this, and the corner and coming up like this, and look at the iris. The iris, and there's a catch to shadow on the top. Okay, looking at that, and a little pupil in the middle. A little bit lighter in the middle here. Good. And look at the eyelashes. Just represent it roughly. Now looking on this side. Now it's look more and more like her, because I now putting her special feature
I have a lazy
into.
eye.
No, don't say that. Don't use that word.
This one.
Oh, really? Okay, on this side, a little bit darker in the top, and because the cast shadow on that, and a little bit double eyelid on the top, not a little, a lot double eyelids. So now, yeah, I make the eyelashes. Now this is her eyes. Okay, good. Now we're gonna look into the nose, and it's pretty easy. And look at the nostril, like over here. And then coming on this side, the nostril on this side, looking like that. Now it's good. Now looking at her mouth. Yeah. No, later. The two small features. Okay, hold on. Now let's see. And I can see that the line, that's good, like this. And over here, a little bit darker, like that. One brush, I can finish that really quick, and like this. And the corner of the mouth, like this. That's good. And I can render a little bit about shade on the corner of the nose. There's a little bit too much over here, so I'm going to soften that. So I'm going to use a big brush. Now, let's see. Ready? Now I'm going to shade here, have some hair coming through over here. Okay, and lots of hair. Okay, a little more on this. Suggest the hair. Okay, and the ears right over here, like that. And on top.